Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Building Hudd. Thanks for coming back. Right, I'm not 100%, I'll be completely honest. I'm a little bit poorly, can you tell? But the show's got to go on, I can't keep delaying it anymore. Right, so today we're going to have a good episode, hopefully. We've got 4 games to catch up on. We've got a little bit of news to catch up on. And then we've got a live com at the Olympic Stadium versus West Ham. The Hammers, come on. Let's hope we don't get hammered. Right, let's get into the highlights. The first game, and we're back to normal, back to our winning ways, hopefully. Hopefully that's the norm. We played at home against Crystal Palace in the league, and we beat him 3-0. Will Grigg, he's been brilliant recently. He scored. We had a penalty from Jordan Rhodes, and Naki Wells scored as well. So all three of my strikers who played scored. There was a lot of yellow cards, but it was a game we should have won. 18 shots, they had 7, 50-50 possession, an excellent game and an excellent 3 points. Next game was the League Cup quarter final, and we played Southampton again, and we beat Southampton again. I think we dominated them again. That's twice this year. We've just peppered them. They can't handle us, can they? They just can't handle us. So we beat them 3-1. And Will Grigg scored an own goal. He also scored a goal for us, which is nice. Torre scored, and Schindler got man of the match. So yeah, I think we had well more chances. 50-50 in possession again. But wow, what a cup run, eh? Another cup run in a different cup. So we go on to the semi-final of the League Cup. The next game, and have the wheels fell off? Have the wheels fell off? I don't know. I played a B team. Well, I played a team of players that hadn't played the most. I wanted to give players a run out. Wolves were down in the bottom, in the relegation zone, so I thought it'd be a great chance. We're at home. Yeah, Wolves did us over. Dominated the ball, dominated the chances. I tried to make some changes towards the end to try and get back into it. I did my special where I got angry and tell them to push forward, and it's worked so many times. It didn't work this time, and Wolves scored a goal in the 82nd minute. So yeah, we got beat off Wolves. Game number 4, and the last game before the live comp today, and we got beat again. Went away to Liverpool, so put us in that counter tactic that worked at Newcastle and worked so brilliantly against Manchester United, and it was working in this as well. And we even scored. Obviously, we scored in the first minute. I thought, "Ooh, yeah!" And then Liverpool got one back, and then Liverpool nicked a winner. We had more of the ball, but obviously we were playing a different way. They had a lot more chances than we did, but once they scored that goal in the 80th minute, I could just tell by the way we were playing, we weren't going to get back into it. So that's 2 defeats on the bounce. Yeah, not great, but we're still doing well, I think. So let's go over and have a look at the English Premier League. Here we are with the EPL. And as you can see, we've lost the last 2 games and we're now in 6th position, which is still amazing. Don't get me wrong. Let's look at the bookies odds, and I think they've got us now for being bottom of the league. I mean, how do them odds really work? I thought they're supposed to change if you're successful. We're going the wrong way, even though we're at the top near the top of the table. So I don't know. I'm going to try and avoid looking at them odds because it does depress me. But we're 6th in the league. After 16 games, we've now won 8, drawn 4, lost 4, 28 points. Fantastic. Just 12 points away from the famous 40-point safety mark, aren't we, really? And look at Man City in mid-table, eh? I bet the bosses at Man City aren't happy with that, are they? No, they're not. And Pep Guardiola's been sacked. Is this a sign of things to come? Is it? Because he's not doing that great, is he, in the Premier League? And I'm a big believer that I've been being a little bit overrated. I'll be honest, I do think he's a little bit overrated. The other day in the press, in real life, he said he doesn't even train tackling. I didn't mention these when I was talking about the games, but if you've got a good eye, you might have noticed a couple of things I didn't talk about. Because I wanted to save it till now. Sometimes I think Football Manager has a bug in it, or it just does stuff to annoy you, because things happen that I just don't think. I think it's just trying to get at me for some reason. It's not real. Anyway, in the first off-camera game, Brady was injured. My left winger injured for 3 months max, maybe, with a torn hamstring. It's like, awesome, that is brilliant, yay. So the next game, I played Lolly, my backup left winger, who I love Lolly, and now he's injured for 3 months with a torn hamstring. And it's like, what? And then obviously now, without any proper left wingers, we've lost 2 games. So I don't know if they're connected, but it can't be good. Right, another bit of news. I might have lost my last 2 games, but I've come third again in the manager of the month. So if you remember last year, I was always moaning I never got in any top 3 at manager of the month, and then I won it at the end of the year. I spat my dummy out and didn't go to the award ceremony. Came third again. Fernando Herrero, he was a mint player in. He's won it. And Alberto Zaccaroni, who I keep bending over. I bent him over twice now. Bent him over twice and done him over. He came second. So yeah. Talking about doing Southampton over, let's go and have a look at the draw for the English League Cup semi-final. Right, here's the draw. I've just done it. And yeah, not bad, eh? We've got Stoke City. The other semi-finals, Manchester United, Leicester. So, I mean, both of them, they're very good teams. If we beat Stoke, that is, we could face in a final. But I'd rather play Leicester in the final. No offence to Leicester, but I would rather play Leicester. We drew with them this year. We drew with Man United this year. But you've got to think, if we're going to win, we've got more of a chance against Leicester. But I'm just buzzing in another semi-final. This close to wearing a suit again. How good's that? So yeah, I'm happy. So yeah, Stoke City in the semi-final. But we've also had the FA Cup third round draw. And here it is, and we've got Swindon Town away. A game we should be winning. It'll be a game at B team, I won't lie. Whoever's not played the most games and is fit on that day will get a game, just to give him a run out. Here's a look at another money summary just come in. And yeah, that money just keeps on piling up. Do you remember Scrooge McDuck, the cartoon, when he used to jump in his money pit and swim about? I feel like Scrooge McDuck, honestly, because this money is piling up. Not that they'll give me any to even sign a player on the free, but it's all positive stuff in it, eh? Now, we have had a little bit of a staff change as well. As you know, I signed Michael Salgado as an under-18s coach at the start of the season. You expect him to stay at least 1 year. Well, no. Atletico Bilbao, they've come in for him. And I thought he was going to stay, and he didn't. He's left us. It forced me into looking for someone else. Now, I signed Salgado because of his name, thinking he's an ex-professional, he's played for Real Madrid, that'll be a good thing to rub off on my young players. But it forced me to look now for someone else. And I found this guy. Now, if you're my age, you'll probably know who he is. If you're 20 and younger, you're probably going to have no clue, but he was a quality defender. Des Walker, played for England 59 times. He went off, I think he played for Forest, I'm sure he won a Champions League. He played for Sampdoria when Italy was the best league in the world. So, you know, that's the quality he's got. And working with youngsters is 20. I like him. His defending skills are 14, but that's not bad. Right, today's live com, and we're playing West Ham away at the Olympic Stadium. They're a club I like. I used to like Upton Park. I love the little castles they had outside. But yeah. We're in the new stadium now, the Olympic Stadium, where I might have mentioned this before, but I used to work in London, and when I left the job I worked in London with, they just started building the Shard, and they just started building the Olympic Village. It was like 2010, so I never got to see any of that stuff built. So I've never got to see this stadium, because that's what I've always done. Whenever I worked all over the country. One of the things I always did in my free time when I was there was go and look at the local football stadiums. I've seen a lot. I've not been in them, watched football games, and I didn't have the time. Sometimes like 3 in the morning, I was like, oh god, I've got to go over there, Aston Villa Stadium, and I'd go and look at it and touch it just so I know I've been there. Right, manager, they've still got Slaven Bilic in charge. He's obviously doing a good job. Second year in this game, probably his third year, is it, in real life, with his real life year added on. Good manager, decent. He's a psycho, wasn't he? He was a great player. I remember him playing for Everton, fantastic defender. The captain's Mark Noble, Mr. West Ham, decent player, all round ability, not a bad lad. Some people say he should play for England more, but vice captain's Winston Reid. Again, he's a decent player I like. I do like him. I think he's alright. Key player, they've got Saido Barahino, so obviously they've signed him on here. One of them strikers where I think he was going to be amazing, wasn't he? And he's had that much hype and he's had that much moaning or whinging at West Brom, hasn't he? I want to leave, I want to do this. I don't know. There's something about him. I don't like him. Here's the team report. They're playing my favourite formation, 4-2-3-1. Looks like he's playing his best team. It's a decent side, don't get me wrong. It's going to be a tough game. Aaron Cresswell, left back, he seems to do alright in this game, doesn't he? He did on FM16. I noticed that with a few people. One good bit of news is Payet is out. Dimitri Payet's out with a broken rib. Hopefully that'll look good. But we're both neck and neck out with their 5th, we're 6th. I wouldn't have said it at the start of the year, but Huddersfield West Ham, top of the league clash by December. Pretty cool. Right, there's a team to face West Ham today. We're going to go at them. I know we're away from home, but I just want to go at them, see if we can get a win. Let's start at the back. And we've got Marcus Bettinelli in goal. We've got Varela on the right-hand side. Ayala and Schindler, centre of defence. Federico Rica is playing at left-back today. We've got Jonathan Hogg in the middle with Will Hughes in the central midfield position just in front of him. Alex Pritchard's going to play in the right wing. Now on the left wing, I can't believe I didn't think about this for the last 2 games. I didn't notice, but Chris Löwer can play attacking left. No brainer. Up front, we're going to have Will Grigg and Naki Wells. Come on, decent side. Can they get me 3 points today? I freaking hope so. Here's the press report, and they're going for West Ham, I think. They're definitely the favourites. They're at home, though, aren't they? And it's West Ham, so I can't look beyond West Ham for this game. They've got enough quality to see off the challenge of Huddersfield Town. The absence of Robbie Brady will also hit Huddersfield hard. But they don't know we've got a secret weapon, do they? Hey, I've not been playing in Löw on the left. I'm going to unleash the Löw on him, honestly, man. But here we are in the changing rooms in the amazing Olympic Stadium. It's going to be a fantastic atmosphere out there rather than West Ham fans. Hopefully we've brought a nice group of Town fans down here. It's going to be nice and loud for us. And we're going to be calm here because I am a bit worried, don't get me wrong, because we've lost 2 games on the run and you don't want to start. We lose again today. That's 3 games, and then is that us just going boom, 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 going down in that bottom 3? I can't. We need points today. We need points, so I'm going to be calm. And I'm going to say, let's give the fans a good performance despite the odds being against us here. Everyone's listened keenly. I've not got a lot of green, but the majority have listened keenly, which hopefully means they'll go out there and they'll do me a job today. In today's English Premier League game, it's West Ham United versus Huddersfield Town. Here we go. We kick off at Olympic Stadium. Can we bounce back from them 2 defeats? Get a victory or a point? I'm going to try my hardest. Come on, boys. Wow, well, wow, what a game, eh? 27 minutes in, nothing. That clock just went. That Speedy Gonzalez just went flying. Yeah, great. We've had 2 chances, they've had 4. They're battering us in possession. 61% to our 39. But what have we been doing with that possession? None of them. Everyone knows I like to play in extended highlights. So when you play in extended highlights and you don't get a highlight for 27 minutes, awesome. Here's Henriquez. Come on. Oh, nice little pass. Is that Sam Byram? He's flowed it over. Oh, come on. I slate him at the start of the game. Sado Berahino scores. First highlight, and it's 1-0 West Ham. Nice little bit of football there, to be fair. Byram floats it over. You think that's well high. But Ayew jumps up, heads it to Berahino, and he blasts it in. No one was on him. Oh, so there you go. Awesome, eh? God, I don't feel very well. I'm not 100%. I've just done 9 days at work. I will have 4 days off also. Well, from tomorrow. But I don't want to be going into that feeling, I've just lost 3 games in a row. I don't know if I've not got a good feeling about this game, I'll be honest with you. The way it started now. Go on, Rika. He's on loan, that left back. But I think he's got some ability, but obviously he can't get in the team all the time because we've got Löw. So sometimes when you have an injury, it just frees you up, doesn't it? It forces you to play people who you want to play, but you can't normally. So I really hope this next couple of months where Rika plays more, he's going to, show me he's a good left back. There's West Ham again. Good tackle. No, Schindler started off well, but he nicked it back off him. Here's Byram again. He's flowed it in again. Berahino again. Yeah, we've got done again here, didn't we? We've done now, have we? Byram there floats it over. Berahino, booyaka. Can't miss that. Keeper can't save it. Rubbish. So yeah, 33 minutes. The wheels have fell off this, aren't they? Should I have gone defensive and counter again? I don't know. I like playing attacking football, and it started off the season. We started the season well doing that. Sometimes you've got to stick to your guns, man. I don't know. We'll see. But this Hogg is flowed it inside. Can we get one back before the end of the half? Oh! Yeah, we can! Yeah, we can! Come on, Hughes! What a cracker! Let's watch the replay. Oh, I was having a whinge to myself, but my prayers got answered. Wells to Hogg. Hogg gives it Hughes. I didn't think he was going to shoot. No one did. Look at that. Oh, we are back in this in style. Come on. Well, there we go. End of the first half. One full of many highlights. Not many. All the highlights it was full of were goals. So, I don't know. 2-1. They dominate us with the ball, aren't they? They've probably got a couple of goals in them. But we showed that we can always score as well. That was a brilliant goal, wasn't it? I mean, I know they've scored 2 decent goals, they have, but that was a cracker. Absolutely lovely. Cheered me up anyway. So, let's have a word with them. I'm going to be aggressive because sometimes I'm not even that mad, but I feel sometimes at the end of the first half, if you really want to get them fired up and get back out there, and it's worked for me quite a few times, get angry and kick their ass. So I'm going to be aggressive, and I'm going to say I expect to see a much better showing from you in the second half. And look at that, it worked. Brilliant. All green, they're all fired up. They're all punching each other in the face, punching himself in the face. Let's get out there and do something. Now, West Ham have kicked off and straight on the attack. Free kick now for West Ham. Come on, boys. There's Noble now. Don't let him have a shot. There's Byram. He's been good today, hasn't he? And he's going to... Oh, whoa! Rika brought him down in the box. What bloody close that, wasn't it? Here's Naki Wells now. Charging forward. What's he going to do with the ball? He's just trips over. Give it away. Come on, Naki. You're better than that. Byram now. He's collected it in the middle of the park. He's cutting inside. Going out to the left. He's giving it Aya. Whatever his name is. Hughes. Lovely pass with the outside of his foot. Trying to find Grigg. Grigg won that with a challenge. Giving Naki Wells and he scored. Whoa! Will Grigg won that with a cracking sliding tackle. And Naki Wells with a great finish. 2-2. Watch Will Grigg here. You think the ball's lost. He slides in, slides it over to Wells. Wells here with a perfect Naki finish. The first half's just started and we are back in it. 2-2. Come on. So yeah, 55 minutes gone. They're still dominating us with the ball. Still on like 60% possession. But we've had more chances now. We're starting to turn that screw. Can we? Do you know what? The way this game started, to the way it's slowly gone, I'd take that. But you never know with us. Keep going at these now. We could get a third. Do you know what? I've got that kind of belief in these boys. But we've got about 15 minutes to go. I'm going to do 3 changes, freshen up a bit. We're going to bring Aaron Moy on. He's going to come in the middle. Will Hughes is going to stay on though, and he's going to replace Hogg and drop back. I'm bringing Jordan Rolls on for Will Grigg. I know Will Grigg set that goal up, but I want to give Jordan a run out. And Van der Parra is going to come on the right hand side because Alex Pritchard's been awful today. So yeah, 15 minutes to go. We're edging it in chances. They're dominating the ball. Both teams have got goals in them, but nothing's happening. This game has been drab, really. It's had some good goals, but nothing's really happened, and that's it. Full time. 2-2. But you know what? It's just one of them, innit, where I think the computer decides if it's worthy some highlights. So maybe there was a lot of chances that were really rubbish. But we both scored good goals, I think. They scored 2 good goals, very similar. And we scored 2 great goals. So 2-2 away. Started off poor, so I'm pretty happy. So let's have a chat. And I'm going to be calm. And I'm just going to say, unlucky boys, it just wasn't our night. And everyone seems quite keen. I think they're all probably feeling like me a bit. But let's have a quick look at the match stats. Got to remember who we are and what players we've got. And I think, they've shown good spirit. To be 2-0 down away from home and get right back into it with 2 goals quite close together. It's fantastic, really. Let's have a look how the league looks, and nothing's really changed. Not for us in West Ham anyway. We're 6th. West Ham are 5th. Liverpool are now joint with us on 29 points because they won today. They beat Leicester 1-0. What we're going to do is we're going to play the next 6 games off camera, which is going to be 5 league games and the FA Cup third round. Some good games there. I reckon some points to be got. Hopefully we'll come out of that okay. And we'll come back in the live comp and we'll play Stoke at home at the John Smiths in the first leg of the semi-final. Right, there you go. End of episode 15. The live comp was okay. Decent result. We've not won again, which isn't always annoying. I like it when we win on a live comm. It's just more fun, innit? But, you know, it's football. Can't win every game, especially when you're Huddersfield Town. I think a point like that away is a fantastic point. And what we've done so far this season has been fantastic. So I just hope maybe we started well. I think if we'd have gone out of the League Cup, would we still be doing it better in the league? Would we still be... I don't know. We're doing amazing in the league. I need to wake up and realise we are doing fantastic, aren't we? It's just we haven't won now, have we, for 3 games. So hopefully we can bounce back in the next couple of matches, pick up some points. And yeah, thanks for watching. Always, thanks for watching. I've had a lot of new subs recently. So yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help. It helps everyone's videos now. YouTube have changed their algorithms, haven't they? So if you like a video now, it helps get it in the right places. If videos don't get liked, they might not get seen by anyone else. So if you like it, honestly, like the button, press the button, because it's just a massive help to us, to everyone who does this. So yeah, thanks. I know you come back for episode 16. Hopefully by episode 16, I'll sound better and I'll feel better. So if I've been a bit down, I'm sorry, but I've got man flu, and if you're a man, which most of you are, you'll know how severe a disease man flu is. It's a serious thing, but it's doing my head in. I never get ill, but anyway. Right, thank you. I'm chatting too much crap. I love you all. You better be back for episode 16, or I'm going to come and find you, and I'm going to give you a slap. Love you. Bye. See you later.